After a tough finish to the rookie season last night of the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode, we're back at it again today for another edition of the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. It is the Daytona 500, and it is the second and final season of the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. And in fact, this will be the entire final season we will be playing on the NASCAR Heat 5 video game. We will not have time to do the original custom scheduled championship season, means we did not win the championship in our rookie season of the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. For those of you that don't know, we were eliminated last night in the round of 8. It was the final race of the round of 8 at Martinsville, and we missed the championship 4 by 1 point with a 22nd place finish to Kyle Busch, who ended up finishing second in that race. We had a 19-point cushion over Kyle Busch going into the final stage. We outscored him in stage points, but unfortunately, he ended up beating us, so that was unfortunate. Now, remember, the career mode was crashing, and I spent about 2 hours after I got home from work today trying to simulate the races again, at least get that season caught up, get to the off season, and then I was going to run the Daytona 500. And it crashed on me again. So I wasted so much time at it again. So I gave up. I just completely deleted the career mode. We're going to do our own final season of the career mode. I'll be running as the custom car. We're going to pick up career statistically where we were last season, and we're going to pick up all those stats, put them into season 2. This is going to be one final ride. Final chance to win a championship for Keegan Schneider on the career mode to win a championship, and it will be a custom schedule season. We're going to start things off with the Daytona 500 tonight, of course, but I'm going to take it through the custom schedule here over the next couple of minutes before we start that Daytona 500, and you guys will get to see the schedule, and maybe you guys down in the chat as well will get to pick some, well, not maybe, you guys will get to pick some of the races. I'll leave it up to you guys. Like, I have a particular kind of order of how I want things staggered, but I'll give you choices of tracks along the way that we'll go to. Obviously, we're starting off with the Daytona 500. That's first and foremost. I already have the championship race put in play, and I want to try to get at least one run at every single racetrack going through. So we will run as a custom car. At least I'll get to change the paint schemes throughout the course of the season. So we're scrapping the final season that we originally were doing. We got halfway through because we just do not have enough time to finish it. If I would have won the championship our rookie season, we would have just continued right into that. Well, really, the championship race would have been tonight for NASCAR Heat 5, and then we would have continued that on probably tomorrow instead. But unfortunately, that is we have to make a quick change of plans. I feel like you guys would rather see the career mode actually come to a proper end with me trying to win the championship. This is going to be one final chance. We have about 2 months until the next NASCAR game comes out, and with still going to 3 more races left this season, including one this weekend, it's going to be tough to get both things in. So instead, we're not just going to cram it all in. We're going to take our time. We're going to do this one final season, championship or not. This is the final season of NASCAR Heat 5 of the NASCAR Heat Series. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in here tonight. Cars One Boy, Ethan, Cooper Gaming 3D, Tyler Burbeck, Ashton G, Patrick Shadley, Brandon Garcia Vera, Kyle Larson fan. Welcome, everybody, into the chat here. I know you guys are hyped for this one. I am, too. This is the final season. And with doing it this way, you know, I will keep track of points myself throughout the course of the season. Obviously, if we don't DNF, which is going to be the goal, that's going to be my goal. I am going to try to go this entire season without DNFing. Doing the full races, I don't think it's possible. Now, there will be 4 50% races as we always do with the Cup Series season, so that will be going forward. But, yeah, let's get this custom schedule season going. So we're going to title this Final Career Mode. Season. And in parentheses, our motto this season, with not just NASCAR Heat 5, but the entire NASCAR Heat Series itself that we know, it will be one final ride. And never mind. It wouldn't let me type anymore. I guess it's just the final career mode season. Could just put one final ride in there in general, but starting things off with the Daytona 500, of course. And yeah, here we go. Will this be the championship last until NASCAR 21 ignition? Most likely. Yeah, I probably a couple days before NASCAR 21 ignition comes out will probably be when we finish up this season. Remove the 5-second damage clock. Yes, there is a rule change. And we kind of made it at the end of last season. I shouldn't have changed the rules in the middle of the season like that. But for this season, the 5-second damage clock is not completely going away, but it will be modified. Obviously, we came over issues with that over the career mode seasons where we had wrecked in instances where we hit the wall at like 30 miles an hour and had like 10 seconds of damage or a DNF. So what we're going to end up doing is if we do end up having more than 5 seconds, DNFs will be on, but if we have more than 5 seconds of damage, I can repair it, but I have to take a penalty by pitting under green flag conditions. I have to take like kind of basically on the restart or if I don't repair it on restart, I have to take a pass through penalty at some point within a 5-lap range or so. So that will be the only difference maker there. Also, we are going to have a tire limit. We usually don't have tire limits for the Cup Series. I will expand on that. It's not going to be 4 like it is in the truck and the Xfinity races because for obvious reasons, you're going to pit more than 4 times almost every single race in the Cup Series. So we're going to double that. It'll be 8. Our magic number is going to be 8. You cannot pit more than 8 times or 8 fresher tires. We shouldn't have a problem really getting through that. There's very few tracks on the schedule that, Atlanta, Fontana would probably be the only 2 racetracks I could really think of that we'd probably have a major issue that. I know we have problem with tire wear at Vegas, but we can get about halfway through the stages. And even if we cut the stages in half, that's like 6 pit stops if we pit at the stage end. So there should be no reason why we can't make, 8 tires or 8 fresh sets of tires, because that's not even including the tires we have at the start of the race either. So that'll keep me from pitting under every single caution. So we have some sort of a tire limit there. So tire limit will be at 8, and then damage clock will be modified if we have more than 5 seconds of damage. I can repair it, but I have to take a pass-through penalty under green. Green flag penalty would be discretion of use. Yeah, exactly. And I don't have to take... Like, if I have more than 5 seconds of damage and I don't want to repair it, to not take the pass through, say if it's like 10 laps to go in the race, obviously I'm not going to want to repair it and take the penalty. So, yeah, it'll be at viewer's discretion. Like Darlington, the championship race. I am not going to do that only because I did that for the actual custom schedule season that we ran in our Chase for 8 season with Jimmy Johnson. So I will spoil that Darlington is not the championship race here. So Daytona 500 race 1, down in the chat, what do you want race 2 to be? Any race outside of Daytona, of course. Do you want to be race 2 and Talladega, because we're starting the year on a super speedway. So outside of Daytona, Talladega, you guys get the pick. What is race number 2 on the season? I'll let you guys pick a handful of races throughout the course of the season. We'll start off with number 2. Just start spamming racetracks. What do you guys want to see? I'm leaving it up to you guys what race number 2 for this final career mode season will be. Make it a 10-second damage clock. I'll still keep it at 5, but try to make it a little tougher on myself. Run that like button up. Subscribe if you haven't already as well. At Phoenix, we got Sonoma on the schedule. I like the idea of a road course being the second race of the season. I do like that. Mid-Ohio. Yeah, we got some road courses in here. I plan on doing every single racetrack across all 3 series. I think we're only going to go to multiple racetracks, like maybe 3 of them throughout the season, and that'll be it. So, man, we got a lot of road courses. Indy road course. Cap 24, welcome to the stream as well. What do you guys want? What do you guys want? I do like Sonoma being race 2, and it was the first one I saw in there. I'm liking that. I don't care what the track is. That doesn't help me. All right, we'll go Sonoma. That was the first one I saw. And then we'll go back to an oval for the next race. Let's throw. There's a lot of 1.5 miles, so I'll throw 1.5 miles in here early so we can kind of stagger them out a little better. I'll throw Kansas. We'll throw night Kansas in here for race number 3. Why not? Why not? Race number 4. Let's get a short track in there. Our first short track of the season will be. Let's go Richmond. Also at night. Richmond. All right, you guys get to pick race number 5. Race number 5. You guys get to pick race 5. We already got a super speedway. We got a road course intermediate and a short track. So we got one of each. So it could be anything at this point. It could be anything. Oni, welcome to the stream. Indy road course, the curb 150. See Phoenix in there. I also saw Phoenix earlier as well, so I think I'm going to go Phoenix. So we got back-to-back short tracks. That'll be pretty cool. Back-to-back short tracks. Iowa, that's another short track. We won't go 3 short tracks in a row. I will put Phoenix in here, though. Like that. Why am I missing Phoenix? I don't know my alphabet. There we go. All right, Phoenix will be race 5. Yeah, we'll get another road course in here. A lot of you guys have said Indy Roval, Indy road course already. So this is where we're going to do our first double header of the season, which is what I wanted to do. You guys want the Indy road course. You got it. We got the Indy road course and then the Brickyard 400 right after. So we'll do the Indy double when we get to race 6 and 7. We'll run the Indy road course and we'll run the Brickyard 400 as our doubleheader at Indianapolis. How many NASCAR heats are we going to do? This is the career mode. Tim Irvin, welcome to the stream, by the way. This is the career mode. We don't have time to finish the custom schedule season we had started beforehand because I have to run another season of the career mode because we didn't win the championship. But this will be the final season regardless, championship or not. This is all we're going to have time for with NASCAR Heat 5. Interesting. Yeah, we'll do the double. We'll do the double. And we'll throw another 1.5 miles in here. Let's throw Chicagoland in there. I want to try to stagger these 1.5 miles out. All right, you guys get to pick race number 9. Race number 9. Still angry at Chase Briscoe. Don't blame me there. Don't blame me. It's all Road America in there, too. We got some Denny Hamlin fans, and we got some anti-Denny Hamlin fans in the chat. Talladega, yeah, we got to get a trip to Talladega in here. Talladega. Where are we at? Why do I keep doing that? Keep missing them. Geico 500. There we go. Can we run the Winston Million 5 races in a row? That'd be pretty cool, but I feel like that'd be a little overkill. I like staggering the crown jewels out throughout the season. Because you run them one on top of the other on top of another. I feel like you don't have time to breathe. All right. Yeah, let's get another short track on there. We'll have a 5-race break from a short track, so we got to get another short track. Let's throw a first Bristol race in there. Food City 500. Alrighty. And I'm gonna make this one right here. I'm gonna make race 11 and 12 back-to-back back-to-back road courses. So kind of similar to what you just saw in NASCAR. We're gonna go back-to-back road courses. We're gonna go. Oh no. Cancel. That was a close one. Press the wrong button. We'll go Canadian Tire for our first road course. And then the one we're going to run right after that will be Mid-Ohio. So we'll run Canadian Tire Mid-Ohio back-to-back. And let's see here. Let's get another 1.5 miles in there. And then I'll let you guys pick race number 14. Let's get Las Vegas. Let's get Day Las Vegas. All right, you guys get to pick race 14. No road course, though. No road course for race 14. So anything but a road course for race 14. Now Darlington. All right. We can do that. We can do that. Southern 500. It'll be our third crown jewel of the year. We got the Daytona 500, Brickyard 400. We'll get the Southern 500 in there. After that, we'll make our second trip back to Daytona on the season for race 15. That will likely be one of the 50% races. Man, you guys are... I've seen a lot of Homestead. We'll go Homestead for the next 1.5 miles. Seen a lot of Homestead in the chat. We got Homestead in there after Daytona, so back-to-back Florida races, I guess. After that, let's go to Dover. We don't have a Dover race on the schedule yet. We'll go to Dover for race 17. We got to get the Coke 600 in here before it gets too late in the season, so we'll go Coke 600 for race 18. And I'll let race 19 up to you guys. Track we have not gone to yet. What do you want for race 19? Any track we have not put on the schedule yet. Second time we've seen Iowa in there. Pocono doubleheader for 14-15. We will have the Pocono doubleheader in there very shortly. We'll probably have Pocono doubleheader race 2021. But, so I guess any track that isn't Pocono. Got Iowa in there. Can't forget about Road America. Nope. I do want to save at least 2 road course races for the playoffs. So I don't want too much more of the road courses in the regular season. I think we got 3 more road courses to pick from yet. So I want to save 2 of them for the playoffs. A Pocono doubleheader. Texas. We'll go, how about this? We'll go all of those. We'll go Iowa. Where's Iowa at? Iowa. Boom. After Iowa, we'll go the Pocono doubleheader. And then I saw Texas in there too, so we'll go to Texas. Yeah, we got to get my home track in there too. Get my home track in Michigan in there. With Consumers Energy 400. Let's see. Let's get another road course in there. I know you guys were talking about Road America. We'll throw Road America on the schedule for race 24. Final should be Homestead. Well, we already got Homestead on the schedule. I have the final. Trust me, I have the final in my head. That was definitely one race that we're gonna pick. Let me put 1.5 miles in here for race 25. What other 1.5 miles do we still have to go to? Kentucky. We'll throw Kentucky. Race 25. All right, what do you guys want the final race of the regular season to be? Final race of the regular season. We got a lot of Martinsville being spammed in the chat right now. Martinsville is going to be the cutoff for the playoffs. Oh, we got Auto Club in there. Now we got a lot of Auto Club. In Atlanta. I think we got to go Martinsville. There was a bunch of Martinsville in there. Kentucky sucks. I want to get one of every track. Have some variety. I mean, look at this. All the way through the regular season, we haven't gone to the same... Well, I guess we went to Daytona. Oh, shoot. Hang on. I got to remove a couple. I got sidetracked. Oh, no. Oh, no. What'd I do? Hang on. I'll fix it. I'll just pause the stream. Hang on. That is not what I wanted to do. We're okay. Gosh darn it. I'll pause I'm pausing it. Hang on. I'm pausing it. I'm gonna relook at what we have so far and just put those races back in. I'm sorry for that. I hit the wrong button. I think we did this last time too. Final career season. I made an oopsies. Whoops. My bad. Rest in peace. F in the chat for me. That was a big mistake. Big mistake. Let me go back through. Hang on. Let me get all caught up again. Then we had Richmond. We had Phoenix. Indy doubleheader with the road course and the 400. Chicagoland Talladega. I made a mistake. I meant to throw a race in there earlier, and I completely forgot. And I accidentally hit back instead of remove track. What was after? Oh, Chicagoland Talladega. Give me a couple seconds, and we'll get everything caught back up again. You guys will go back to voting. Canadian Tire, Mid-Ohio, Vegas, Darlington, Daytona night, Homestead, Dover, Coke 600, Iowa, Pocono doubleheader, Texas, I missed one in there. Oh my gosh. Hang on. I'm sorry. I missed it. I forgot Bristol was after Talladega. I was like one race behind. I didn't see where I was. I lost my place. Bristol. Then Canadian Tire, Mid-Ohio. Canadian Tire, Mid-Ohio. I'm trying to get through this as quick as possible, and I made a mistake again. That's strike two. That's strike two for me. Darlington. VG Clips, welcome to the stream. Saw a couple new faces in the chat earlier. Sorry for not shouting you out. R6, welcome on in. Thought I saw somebody else also. Maybe not. Okay. My eyes are deceiving me. Trying to get caught up. Charlotte, Iowa. Pocono doubleheader. Almost caught back up to where we were. Almost there. Now we go to Texas. Michigan. And then instead of Road America, I was going to throw a 50% Talladega race in here. Then we'll go to Road America. And then we'll make Martinsville the cutoff race like you guys wanted. And then we'll just throw Kentucky somewhere in the playoffs. Okay, we're all caught up. We are caught up. Oh, it's King Jackson. Yeah, hey, welcome to the stream, man. Long time no see. All right. Sorry for that one. First playoff race. Where do you want the first playoff race to be? Leaving it up to the chat. This is the final race of the career mode for those of you that. Let's not forget Auto Club. Yeah, new track. Track we haven't used yet for the first race of the playoffs. Round of 16. Oh, Casa. Hey, welcome to the stream, man. Or Case, sorry. Case, welcome to the stream. I thought I saw somebody else in there earlier. My bad. Welcome. Greetings. Nazareth. Tim's throwing in tracks from Chiefs for the Cup 2005. New Hampshire round of 16 question mark? I don't know. Is it? Got a couple Atlanta, couple Auto Club. Is it Auto Club or Atlanta starting the playoffs off? That's what we're down to. Auto Club deserves to kick off. I think it does too. We'll throw Auto Club, then we'll throw Kentucky in there. I didn't want to put it as an elimination race or a kickoff race in the round, so we'll throw it right in the middle. So we'll go Auto Club Kentucky in the round of 16. Final race of the round of 16. We'll throw Watkins Glen in there. We do not have Watkins Glen on the schedule yet, so Watkins Glen will be the final race of the round of 16. Round of 12. Round of 12. Where do we go next? Do we throw Atlanta in there? We haven't gone to Atlanta yet. I think we got to throw Atlanta in there now. Charlotte Roval start of the round of 12. I'm saving the Roval. New Hampshire, Atlanta. We'll go, okay, we'll go New Hampshire first. We got a couple New Hampshire, so we'll go New Hampshire, then Atlanta. New Hampshire is not on the schedule yet. Neither is Atlanta. We'll throw Atlanta on there. Is Atlanta the last mile and a half we haven't gone to yet? Might be. Final race of the round of 12 will be a third trip back to Daytona. Oh, it's true. Yes, Daytona 500 tonight, right after this. Yeah, Coda's not until next year, unfortunately. I have a good idea on the custom schedule for next season, but I'm letting you guys pick this one. Yeah, this is the final season of the career mode. Final season entirely of NASCAR Heat 5, the NASCAR Heat Series. Round of 8. We only got a couple more tracks left. Let me cycle through here. Making sure I didn't miss any. What other tracks have we not been to? I feel like I am missing. Oh, Gateway. We haven't been to Gateway yet, so Gateway will kick off the round of 8. We'll throw a second race at Bristol. We got to have the Bristol night race in there somewhere. And then we'll go Charlotte Roval. Charlotte Roval will be the final race of the round of 8. Our first and only trip at the Roval on the season. And now, what you've all been waiting for. Let me make sure I didn't miss a track first. I want to make sure I got all the tracks on here first. Because if not, then I'll move that Bristol date and I'll go back and make the first Bristol race the night race. You can do custom schedule and career. Okay, so again, if you missed the start of the stream, the career mode has crashed on me 3 times in the last couple weeks, and I tried to simulate back up to get it up and running again, and it crashed on me again. I cannot continue the career mode. it just keeps crashing on me. So what we're doing is we're doing our own career mode with the custom schedule season. We had everything almost maxed out anyway, department wise. So it's gonna be like running 100% nearly for. I mean, the first couple races we would have lacked if we would win the Daytona 500. We might have been able to get a full car. So final. So the championship race. Are you ready? The drum roll for the championship race. And I think you guys have a good idea of what it is if you remember back when we did the custom schedule season the first time around, what our most thrilling championship race, I think, in channel history has been. And that would be none other than Talladega Super Speedway Championship 4. Now, do I personally think Talladega should be the championship race? Heck no. I do not want a super speedway as a championship race under the current playoff format. But because this is a video game, and we did test this out, and this is why we're doing it. We tested this out. We ran an Xfinity Series custom schedule season when NASCAR Heat 5 first came out well over a year ago. We ran custom schedule for the Truck, Xfinity, Cup, and I tested it out. I tested the Xfinity Series, and I put the championship race as Talladega. And we had three of the 4 championship 4 drivers were in the top 5 battling for the win in the last like 3 laps of the race, and it was intense. I was sweating. It was the most intense I think I've ever been in a situation in this NASCAR Heat 5 video game by far. And that was an Xfinity Series race for the championship. It wasn't even our Cup race. If we come down to that situation to finish off NASCAR Heat 5 in its entirety, I think that's the way to go. The only reason I did not put Darlington as a championship race is because we did run a Cup Series championship mode already with the custom schedule season, our Chase for 8 season with Jimmy Johnson. Again, when we first kicked off, the first thing I wanted to do was the custom schedule season. It'll be the same thing with the next NASCAR game, starting it off with the custom schedule seasons. But Talladega, we tested it out. It worked out perfectly with this game. We'll see if it'll do it again. There we go. What a way to go. Yeah, exactly. It'll be the final race of NASCAR Heat 5. Will be the Talladega Championship race. That'll be the final race ever of NASCAR Heat 5 on the channel. This is it. Our final ride for the championship, and it starts tonight in the Daytona 500. We are ready to go. We will add a playoff. 10 races. You guys know the drill. You guys know how the playoffs work. And here we go. I will change my paint scheme up throughout the course of the season, but for right now, we'll keep the our original Gatorade scheme on. The settings for this final season. DNF again will be on. I don't plan on DNFing this year, but obviously things don't always go to plan. Manual transmission as always. 105 for the custom difficulty. Race length at 100. I think everything's like pretty much good to go here. More effect there. Drafting partners in it. Yeah, we're all good to go. I ran the same settings since I started this gameplay. This channel. Even back on NASCAR Heat 4, I've had the same settings. Mr. Goat, welcome to the stream. Sebastian Smith, welcome. Final season it is. Yes, this is the final season for not only NASCAR Heat 5, but the entire NASCAR Heat Series, of course. And by the end of this season, the next NASCAR game will be out. Fan vote for the channel paint scheme. I don't know how we would do that, but, you know, maybe for sponsors. I'll switch my sponsor up a few times throughout the year. I think when I'm ready to switch sponsors, we'll run Gatorade the first few races, and then when I switch from Gatorade, I'll let you guys, like, pick the sponsors, and I'll try to, like, figure out, like, a good paint scheme to go with it. I will be stunned if they did that too, Tyler. I think it's good right where it's at for the regular season finale. If they're going to have the win and you're in the regular season, that's the place to have Daytona. Set my games difficult. Setting to the easiest because games are supposed to be easy, not stressful. There we go. Alright. I don't know why my TV's been muted this whole time. Alright. No practice, no qualifying. We're just going to jump right into this. Final ride. One final ride for NASCAR Heat 5 and 4, the NASCAR Heat Series on the career mode. Keegan Schneider trying to defend the Daytona 500. Remember, he won the Daytona 500 in his first career start last season. First career start, got the win. Can he go in just 2 career seasons and go undefeated in the Daytona 500? How incredible would that be? Starting from the rear. Green flag in the air. One final chance to win the championship on the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. We'll see what Schneider can do. The Great American Race is underway one final time on NASCAR Heat 5. Consistency is what killed this 99 team in his rookie season. Kept him out of the regular season top 10, cost him some playoff points, and missing the championship 4 by 1 point. If he just would have finished in the top 10 of the regular season standings, he would have been all right. Keselowski get loose down the back straightaway. He had his teammate Logano underneath him. He was sandwiched 3 wide in the middle. Schneider going to get out of the gas and drop in line behind Logano. He's got Keselowski behind him still. And at the front of the field, it is Mr. Daytona at this point, Denny Hamlin, leading lap 1 of the Daytona 500. He's a 3-time winner of the 500 himself. Also know what it's like to win back-to-back 500. Schneider trying to do the same here today. Like, share, subscribe for more daily NASCAR content if you're tuning in for the first time. Even if you're not tuning in for the first time, definitely hit that like button. There's 21 people watching already. Our Daytona 500 is underway. This final season of career mode.
Careful, still there. Careful, still
Throw back to the pomegranate pimple. That would be something. You know, Patrick, we might just do that. We might very well do that.
Stay on the bottom.
Denny Hamlin, after leading the first few laps of the race, looks like he's going to lose the race lead. He's stuck on the outside with no help, and it's Austin Dillon in the 3 car taking the lead on lap 3 of the Daytona 500. 20 years after the death of Dale Sr., how fitting is that? By the way, is coming off a Rookie of the Year campaign, even though he did not make it to the championship 4. He's the only rookie to make the playoffs. Getting 5 wins on the season in his rookie year. Going to add on to that this season. Definitely going to need more playoff points than what he had last year. He had 5 wins, 7 stage wins, and it wasn't enough. Going to have to finish higher in the regular season standings as well. It's going to be a fight. We only go to the same track 3 different times on the schedule throughout the course of the year. So it is going to be practically a new track every race throughout the season. Make it interesting. Oh, Kyle Busch with a block on the 99. Shoved him a little wide in the tri-oval. Schneider stayed in the gas and barely kept it off the wall. Busch being aggressive in the middle of the pack early. Trying to find his way up there, but he's not being overly aggressive right now.
Careful, still there.
Needs to be more patient than what he was in his rookie season. Now, he was patient for the most part, but it seemed like every now and then he kind of let himself get out of hand. He did have 5 DNFs on the season.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear there.
Could have been worse, but it definitely could have been better. And 4 of those DNFs were in the first 16 races, so he definitely cleaned it up in the second half of the year. Goal this season, if he goes the entire year without DNFing once, Maybe try to get a top 10 streak going out of the gate. That'd be pretty solid. Best chances of trying to win the regular season championship right there. That's to dominate this season.
Still there.
He could start by getting his second career Daytona 500 victory. That would be highly impressive in his first 2 career Daytona 500 starts.
Wow, that's fast.
He ran his fastest lap in the middle of the pack that last time of 44.169.
Still there.
Clint Boyer is leading the way. Our 3rd different leader already in the race.
Still there.
And a bump draft to William Byron all the way through turns 1 and 2. 3x3 in the middle of the pack. You're going to be seeing that all day long.
Still there.
Little grind, let him go to straight. They're still locking bumpers with the 24 Byron. Yeah, Truex locking bumpers with the 99 of Schneider. A little Toyota alliance going on right there.
Careful.
And they're sticking with the Toyota family as he has ever since his 2nd season in the Xfinity Series when he won the championship. He won 15 races that season as well.
Stay low, stay low.
A lot of cars training around the bottom up inside the top 10. Now they'll scatter apart a little bit down the back straightaway. Schneider 3 wide with Eric Almirola in the middle. Up high is John Hunter Nemechek in the 38. Ends up bump draft in the 10. Almirola pulls through the 99 on the bottom again.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there. Stay on the bottom. All right, you're clear. Stay on the bottom here.
Remember, we had 15 different winners last season and a couple of upsets. And remember, Chad Fincham didn't even make the playoffs with his win because he wanted to in the top 30 in the point standings.
Still there.
He just missed out on the playoffs by a few points at the end of the regular season. Wasn't it like 4 points if I remember right? Really close.
Hold your line there. All clear.
Moving forward. Going to start the season strong like he did a year ago.
Hold your line there.
Now he's getting dicey already. Up the middle.
You're all clear up top there.
Did clear Chastain off the exit of the corner. He's up the middle again, 3 wide.
Clear down low.
There's the 34 of McDowell easily down the back straightaway, and he's in line now behind 7-time Jimmy Johnson. Bump drafting him in 3 and 4.
Still there.
Giving him a big shove.
You got room. You're clear there.
And they're going to clear Ty Dillon up high.
Clear high, clear high.
Schneider underneath Johnson into turn 1.
Careful. Still there.
A little wiggly getting into turn 1 that time. Johnson to side draft him, and he couldn't quite clear the 48 car.
Careful. Still there.
Instead of Denny Hamlin and Schneider, I don't think there's another Toyota in the top 10 right now. They might have to work together once the 99 car gets up there.
Hold that line, driver.
Side by side for the lead. Hamlin underneath Clint Boyer. Schneider inside the top 5, passing Ryan Blaney and clearing him off turn 4. Justin Haley towards the front of the field. Schneider trying to get a pull off the 14 of Boyer. And now we have our first caution of the race at lap 12. First caution of the Daytona 500 at lap number 12. Not sure who it is out on. Got a couple drivers pitting at the rear of the field of Kevin Harvick and Quinn Houff. Maybe they were involved in the accident, or they're just pitting the top up on field. Means they don't have track position anyway. Schneider's going to stay out. Not going to be able to make it on field at the end of the stage if you were to pit now anyway, so that's why a lot of the field is still staying out. Was it 2 points? I honestly couldn't remember. Good on you though for remembering. Yeah, it may have been 2 points. I know it was really close.
All right, be smart out there. Going green. Be ready here. Green's out now. Let's go. Careful,
Back in
still
the
there.
air. Better in the bottom lane. Really good launch, taking it 3 wide underneath Clint Boyer and Ryan Priest, and he pushes Denny Hamlin in the 11, trying to get the 11. A big shove out in front. We'll see if he'll clear the 16. Oh yeah, he'll easily clear.
Still
Justin
there.
Haley. And they're trying to side draft the outside now. They're going to pull Haley back. Blaney going to give the 99 a push now. And here comes the bottom.
Stay at the bottom here. You got room to clear that.
Blaney is still pushing the heck out of Schneider. Now they're going to move to the outside. Hamlin might have to go up high to block if he's going to want to hang on to the lead, because the 99 to the 12 are coming in quick. Hamlin goes up the block. Schneider crosses to the inside, and Hamlin had no chance to block both moves. He made the initial one. That was it.
Clear high, bud.
The defending Rookie of the Year champion is now leading for the first time early in the Daytona 500. I should say not only the defending Rookie of the Year champion, but the defending Daytona 500 champion as well. A miracle career it has been, even finishing 5th rookie season is nothing to scoff at in the point standings, and getting 5 wins along the way as well, as he just led his first lap of the race. Only took 16 laps to do it after starting at the rear. Third lane coming down low, Michael McDowell, and the 77 of Ross Chastain behind him. 3 wide for second place. Schneider going to lead a second lap at the start-finish line this time by, as he's easily controlling the lanes right now. Making it look easy at least, despite them being 2 and 3 wide behind him.
Got one peeking outside.
Hamlin got the run up high, pretty much all by himself. Haley wasn't directly behind him pushing him. Schneider tries to side draft the 11, and he made sure Hamlin wasn't going to clear him. Nice little push from Michael McDowell, and now McDowell's in the sucker hole in the middle. Schneider again trying to side draft Denny Hamlin. Another push from Ross Chastain. Hamlin never led the lap. Schneider still leads. And now up high goes Justin Haley. How'd he get all the way up there? He's got a push from Clint Boyer in the 14. Hamlin starts to go backwards in the middle lane now. Ryan Blaney behind him with a little bit of a gap between them. There's some contact between McDowell and like the 17 of Busher as well. Black Ace, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, we did not win the championship, which is why we're running a second season in career mode. Unfortunately.
Got one peeking outside. Clear high, bud.
One final ride here. I just held on to the lead for about 4 laps. Oh boy, that could have been disastrous. Haley did the lead. Luckily, they didn't make too much contact. It usually doesn't take much on these super speedways either. Great push from Clint Boyer. Schneider fighting for second. Side drafts the 14th car down the back straightaway. Tries to pull away from him.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
Can't do it. They're still side by side for second, and Haley's getting a pretty big gap there out in front of the pack.
Still there.
They're again trying to side draft Clint Boyer. Great job side drafting without making contact with anybody.
Stay at the bottom here.
like a super speedway veteran early in his Cup Series career. Only one win on a super speedway in his rookie season. But again, it was in his first career start in the Daytona 500. Topped that off, or finished it off with a runner-up in the Geico 500 at Talladega. A runner-up in the summer Daytona race as well. Unfortunately, he DNF'd in the Talladega playoff race. With the shake-up of the schedule, see how this is gonna work out. That was a... I think Tim Urban has just won the award for the strange comment of the night. I think we should start having that on a nightly basis. Every time we stream, we gotta give an award for the far out comment of the night or something. Caution's out for the second time today, now at lap 22. So first caution at lap 12, second caution at lap 22. Justin Haley in the lead right now. And I think most of the field is likely going to stay out again. Bobby Carter's going to hit pit road, and that's going to make only 3 guys. 3 drivers are going to hit the pits at some point here under caution in stage 1 early. Their body physiques, Briscoe and Kyle Busch's body physiques almost looked identical. That is pretty odd. We'll drop the wheels off the race car too. Haley will restart from the lead. Schneider up high.
Got a Carlo now.
On the front row. They're trying to get the launch. Seems like the inside is definitely the preferred line on the restart. But look at the 99 getting the launch right now. Can he beat Haley into turn 1? Very, very close. Oh, he forces his way down, but he did clear him, boy. That probably wasn't the way to get it done. A little damage on the rear bumper now of the 99 car. That just, look at all the momentum Haley lost now. Pagano's going to pick him up in the draft, but it's going to be well after the fact. Better gapping the field off turn 4. That might get Boyer or Buescher a run. Looks like Boyer's going to be the one to get the run. See if he'll make a move up high. He'll stay down low. He's got Ryan Newman behind him. Here comes the 17 of Buescher on the outside. Buescher is going to get to the right rear corner panel with the 99. That damage on the back of the 99 will slow him down, especially if he's in the lead car. It's going to make it seem like there might be a parachute. Giving these guys maybe an even bigger run from behind. We already know with the current rules package on the super speedways that there's going to be giant runs as it is.
Inside. All right, you're clear.
Newman down low, go 3 wide. He's going to try to abandon Clint Boyer. Ryder sees it, he blocks it. Rush Fenway sandwich is what Clint Boyer's in right now. 3 Ford Mustangs in line behind the Toyota Camry who's leading the field.
Got one peeking outside. You're all clear.
They're trying to block all 3 lanes at once right now. Doing a good job of it as he did earlier in the race as well.
Outside. You got room. You're clear. Hold your line. Got one inside. Clear all around there. Inside. Both clear. Got one up top. All right. You're clear then.
Oh wow, Custer up the middle with a head of steam.
Hold your line. Got one inside. You got room. You're clear then. Got one peeking inside. All right. Clear low.
Ton of Fords inside the top 5. They're alternating. Busher was up there, now Custer's up there. Newman's starting to go backwards in the sucker hole again.
Outside, outside. All right, clear outside.
See, and I do have to add something onto that too, Tim. It seemed like there wasn't even contact between the 11 and the 14. Like they said, the 11, or yeah, I should say, it seemed like people were stating that Denny ran him off the track, but he never actually like made contact
On the outside now. You're all clear on top.
with the 14. And Hamlin did have Allmendinger underneath him too for a brief moment, so they were nearly 3 wide getting into the corner. There just wasn't enough room for everybody. Briscoe went wide, but I don't remember seeing any contact between the 11 and the 14. I could be wrong. Again, I was there in person, so from my angle, I might not have seen the actual contact. It looked like ran wide. It was a combination of running wide and maybe missing the corner just a hair, just knowing how tight it was with being 3 wide. Definitely didn't make it easy for him. They're trying to side draft Clint Boyer. Chastain going to pick him up in the draft. Boyer's going to be clear, and he'll take the race lead here at the Daytona 500.
Careful, still there.
3 by 3 from second on back. Tiny bit of contact there with Ryan Newman. Got to be careful.
Got one up top.
Newman still busting his way up to second place.
Still there. You're all clear on top.
Ryan Newman as well, a former Daytona 500 champion.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there. Careful, still there. Still there. You got room, you're clear there.
Boyer was getting way out there. Schneider gets around Ryan Newman, and the 99 car's starting to get a big run on the 14 now, with Boyer getting way out in front of him. Problem is that Schneider's gapping Newman, Ty Dillon, Chris Buescher behind him. Even though he's closing in on Boyer, when he pulls out to make the move, he's not going to have any help, so he's going to have to make the move all on his own. Very difficult, especially with a little bit of rear bumper damage, but he does make the move.
Careful, still there.
That was an unbelievable power move by the 99 without any help. They're going to side draft a little bit there. Ty Dillon going to go with Schneider to push. At the line, I believe Schneider led the lap by inches. Not clear yet, trying to get away from Boyer.
Still there.
Boyer's still hanging on that right rear corner panel, not letting the 99 clear him. Schneider a little loose in the center of the corner. Boyer trying to get him back. Oh, Dillon's going to abandon the 99. Corey LaJoie's going to give Schneider a little shot. Boyer down low will hold on to the lead.
Got one down low now.
LaJoie still trying to push the 99 car up high.
Hold your line, stay high. Car on the outside.
They're finally back down to the inside. Go back to 4th place. About halfway through stage 1. Cautions early on in our second Daytona 500 on the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. Now with the championship rookie season, we're back out at one more time to try and win the title before the release of NASCAR's 21 ignition. had the lead for quite some time. Schneider almost, well, I guess Schneider did lead one lap by inches at the line. He's got to run on Clint Boyer. Boyer going to try to go high to block. Schneider going to cross down to the bottom. Boyer couldn't block the second move. Run starting to stall out though for the 99. He's going to have to wait for Chastain to try and give him a push now down the back straightaway. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Still there.
Oh, for sure, Tim. I agree with you.
Careful. Still there.
Where's the push Schneider needed from Ross Chastain? He's going to be in the lead on board.
Clear all around there.
Yeah, exactly. That's also what I kind of stated there, Tyler. Looked like AJ was... It was just hard battling by everybody. It was a racing deal in turn one, really. That's what it came down to.
Outside. You got room. You're clear. Hold your line. Got one inside. You got room. You're clear there. Got one peeking outside. All right. You're clear. Car outside. Hold the line. You're clear all around there.
77 with a run up high. Schneider to block in the middle of 1 and 2. Back down to the bottom in the center of the corner now.
Careful. All right.
Block McDowell on the inside again.
Still there inside. You got room. You're clear.
Joey Logano was going to take a peek to the inside to try to make it 3 wide back there. Oh, Schneider loses the bottom. Michael McDowell's going to get underneath. Massive push. Tyler Reddick gave the 34 car. They're side drafting Reddick. Look at how much of a pull 99 got, or I should say how much he pulled back the 80. Chastain trying to go even higher.
Coming inside now. Hold your line. Got one
Almost
inside.
took the 99, the 8-3 wide. Look at the speed down the back straightaway for Schneider. 210 miles an hour into turn 3. No chance for Reddick to make the block or Michael McDowell. Massive push off of turn 2. And Schneider rocket ships back to the lead again. Unbelievable speed in the 99 here today in the Daytona 500. Comes Logano way down low. He almost made the move by himself as well. Reddick pulls down in front of Logano. Get a push maybe from Joey to get back to the 99.
Got one up top. All right. You're clear there.
.25 laps to go in stage 1. We're only about a dozen laps away from green flag pit stops. Remember, only 3 drivers have pitted so far in stage 1 within those first 2 caution flags we had. We will be seeing green flag pit stops pretty shortly. It's going to be hectic trying to go from over 200 miles an hour down to 55. Try and make it onto pit road. Seen accidents at Daytona and Talladega, especially in recent years, when that is the case. Hard it is to drop those speeds down over a couple hundred feet, 150 miles an hour without locking the tires up, locking the brakes, causing an accident. caution. Well, so much for green flag pit stops. Everybody will pit during the yellow. Our third caution of the day, this one will come out at lap 42. Schneider in the lead. Everybody will hit pit road, top it off on fuel for fresh tires. The only driver staying out will be the 3 drivers that have already pit: Kevin Harvick, Bobby Carter, and Quinn Howell. The other 37, they will stay out. It looks like Chris Buescher was the cause of the caution. And it looks like Buescher's chances of winning the Daytona 500, the NASCAR Heat 5 video game, will be over. I'm sure they've driven race cars. I don't know about Joe Gibbs. I'm sure Penske and Hendrick have driven race cars. I know Hendrick has driven a race car. He was, if I remember right, I believe he was in NASCAR. He just never won any races. Back in the 60s and 70s. Could be wrong with that.
Still there? Got one
I
up
believe
top.
he raced. I know Richard Childress raced too. He didn't win. I could be wrong on Hendrick. I know Childress raced.
Stay low.
Don't quote me on it.
You're all clear on top there. Clear all around there.
We got another massive restart on the inside, trying to go again from 5th to 1st. And he will. Clearing Kevin Harvick. Probably just couldn't take off on those older tires. Kyle Busch going to follow Schneider to the lead. Busch is who knocked Schneider out of the championship. We're not sure exactly who won the championship for race at Phoenix Beans. I was not able to actually simulate it. So we're just going to say that Denny Hamlin won the championship because of the 4 drivers that were in the championship for. He was the best of all of them throughout the course of the season. We'll say Denny Hamlin won the championship in Season 1. Plus, Denny did win the regular season championship as well. So he was definitely the more consistent driver throughout the course of the entire season.
Got one outside there.
Follow that championship up with the Daytona 500 for a 4th time nonetheless.
Car high, careful there. You're all clear on top there.
We're getting towards the end of stage 1. This could definitely be pretty wild here, as we come to see these super speedways. Schneider up high to block Custer.
Outside. You got room, you're clear there.
Schneider did repair that damage to his back bumper after cutting off the joy on the second restart of the race. Now we have another caution. My goodness, cautions are flying all over the place today. We have 4 cautions in the first 47 laps of the race. And we only ran about 3 or 4 laps under that run in between cautions. It's going to be one of those Daytona 500s. We haven't actually seen any of the accidents, but we've had 4 caution flags. We're about to get another one for the stage break here shortly as well. It's a 500-mile race. First of the few this season. So Wall's going to hit pit road. He might have been the cause of the caution. It looks like he'll stay in the race.
We're going green. Be ready.
Flag back in the air. Schneider will restart from the lead. 15 laps to go in stage 1.
All right, you're clear there.
Great launch by the 99. Couldn't have really nailed that restart any better. He almost nailed it too good. He's got a decent sized gap. Kyle Busch going to get the run in 1 and 2. Bobble there by Schneider. Busch going to look high. He's got his teammate Christopher Bell behind him. Toyota's now run 1, 2, 3. Sorry, Eric Jones. Christopher Bell runs a 20 car. In a couple months, we'll have our normal drivers in our normal spots. Three wide for second off turn 4. Busch almost got squeezed into the wall. Might have made contact with Cole Custer, and the entire outside lane got shuffled. Harvick's now to second and went around the inside. Look at the push that Ty Dillon's giving Cole Custer. Schneider chops him off into turn 1. Hopefully you guys can stay to the end of this race here tonight, because this is going to have the makings of an epic Daytona 500 or final one of the NASCAR Heat 5 video game, the entire NASCAR Heat series on the channel.
You got room. You're clear.
A little send-off.
Got one outside now. Clear eye, bud. Still there inside. Clear low.
Trying to get a run again. Can't get there. Schneider's doing a tremendous job from the race lead right now. Led nearly 10 laps consecutively. He lead another 10 laps consecutively, though. A little over that to win the stage. He had 7 stage wins all last season. Took him quite a few races to get the first. Only had 2 of them in the first 24 races, in fact. Even if you can't stay to the end, definitely want to watch this one tomorrow before we go live tomorrow. Oh, car in the wall. Custer got pinched by his teammate Kevin Harvick in the middle. Stacking both lanes, and that gives the run for Edward Jones down low. And a massive push from Clint Boyer. 3 Stewart-Haas cars in the top 10 now. Michael McDowell in the mix to try and win stage 1. McDowell getting a run. Into turn 1, he's on the outside of Schneider. All by himself. Some speed in that front row motorsports machine, and Michael McDowell is going to get to the lead in the Daytona 500. Look at the run Schneider got, though. He's going to get back underneath McDowell. And side by side for the lead again, late in stage 1. Boyer almost squeezed Ty Dillon into the wall. Now he's up the middle 3 wide, in between the 20 of Jones and the 13 of Dillon. 34.99, still side by side for a little contact that's going to cost Schneider.
Outside.
Cost him a lot of momentum. Boyer got shuffled. Stacked up Blaney as well. Side draft for 41. Tight they are back in the pack.
Still there.
Never know if the caution's going to come out again in this opening stage. We've already had 4 of them. Still 9 laps to go in stage 1. Driver out of the race, that is Chris Buescher. Oh, Schneider off the track. That cut a ton of momentum off of the 99. Jones and Harvick are coming on the outside. Schneider to at least block Jones. He's still in the middle. Custer's still down low. The 34 and the 13 are getting away for a little bit. 3 by 3 from 4th on back. Trying to get a pull off of Ty Dillon. Dillon trying to get a pull off McDowell. Schneider underneath Ty Dillon, massive run.
Still there.
Ty couldn't make the block, Schneider back to second.
Clear all around.
Now he's trying to get the 13 car behind him. Maybe get help to get around Michael McDowell. That's pretty cool, Tim. Do they have any actual drivers in that game? For like specific series? Another big gap ahead of Schneider. Schneider on a rocket ship into turn 3, but he's not really going to have a run to try and get around Michael McDowell. He is all over him, though. Trying to get to the inside of McDowell into the tri-oval. McDowell with the block, 6 to go, stage 1. Almost got to the corner panel. Now he's going to have to set the run up again. Wants Custer to get closer to him, but he's side by side right now with Ryan Newman. Now Custer clears Newman off turn 2. That could help. Another run for Schneider down the back straightaway. Now we'll make the move on McDowell into 3. A lot bigger of a run. Again, all on his own, a little side draft into the corner. McDowell likely going to side draft him in the center now. He's on the right rear corner panel. Schneider can't quite clear. Custer going to go to the inside, but Newman going to look to go high. Nothing but Fords in the top 5 except for the Toyota, who's on the bottom lane trying to lead the charge and win the opening stage of the season. Newman, Almirola, way up there. Newman with the pole. He's going to get the second. Schneider trying to side draft Newman. McDowell holds on to the lead again. Almirola now to push Newman on the high side. Here comes Christopher Bell down low. Oh, Schneider up the track. He got a little tight. He did keep it off the 6 and the 10. Stayed in the gas. Schneider all the way back to 4th. 4 to go in stage 1. Back to 3rd. He'll clear Almirola in the tri-oval. Big block. Now he's going to give Newman a push. Trying to get Newman to run to maybe work together to get around McDowell, who is doing a great job holding off the field. Here's the run down low by the 99 and the 6. Is McDowell going to be able to block into the corner? Yes, he does. Schneider underneath Newman for second. 3 to go stage 1. Schneider clears Newman in the tri-oval for second. He's trying to give himself one more shot at Michael McDowell. He's so close to getting around him the last time. He is right there off of turn 2, and he's going to bump draft McDowell down the back straightaway. They're getting way out ahead of the rest of the field. Christopher Bell, Bubba Wallace. 3rd and 4th. Remember, Wallace pitted during that last caution. He's already back up to 4th place. Pressure tires is going to have a little bit more grip at least than the rest of these guys up inside the top 5. 2 to go at the line. Will anybody catch the top 2? Schneider trying to go underneath McDowell. It might have been a little too early. I believe it was too early. Joey Gase up to 3rd out of nowhere. Schneider trying to get another pull down the back straightaway on Michael McDowell. Another massive run into 3. He beats McDowell into 3. Might have made the attempt too early, but he got a strong run regardless, but he cannot clear Michael McDowell up turn 4. And they're going to be side by side to the line. Final lap of stage 1. Schneider side drafts McDowell again. Here comes Blaney out of nowhere. And everybody in the pack is now caught up to the top 2, or just dead even into turn 1. Almost some contact between Blaney and Gase. McDowell clear up turn 2. Schneider losing ground. Bubba Wallace giving Christopher Bell a massive push. What a strong car out of the 34 of Michael McDowell. Schneider with another last gasp off turn 4. Bell was going to block him at the line, and Michael McDowell will win stage 1 in the Daytona 500. Christopher Bell second, Schneider third, Bubba Wallace fourth, and Ryan Blaney rounds out the top 5. Reddick 6th, Joey Gase 7th, Joey Logano 8th, Alex Bowman 9th, and Chad Fincham will round out the top 10 in the opening stage of the Daytona 500. Good to see it stay green at least. Dark Crypto, welcome to the stream. McDowell wins the race off pit road as well.
Be ready here.
For winning stage 1 of the Daytona 500, green flag back in the air. Here we go into stage 2.
Careful, still there.
They're gonna go 3 wide. That inside lane, he gets such a massive restart every time, and he doesn't even have to be pushed. Let him follow the 99 in that hole, and I was trying to block him now, but all on his own that time is where the run was created. Joey Gase trying to be the car up high to get the run now. 12 and the 51 side drafting each other, allowing the 99 to keep the lead. Interesting, do you live on the East Coast or the West Coast then? The morning races, because if you live out west, then I guess, like, for instance, this last weekend would have been like 10 hours. I would love that. Waking up in the morning, watching. I mean, I wouldn't love it if I was having to go to the track that early, but you'd have to get there a couple hours beforehand, too. But watch it on TV, though,
Still there.
you got the whole rest of your day left.
All right, you're clear.
Instead of waiting all day for the race. Well, Joey Gase leading the Daytona 500. What an upset that would be. Rick Ware car trying to win the Great American Race. I'll keep it up. He may win the 500 like in real life. That is very well possible. He had a very strong car. Schneider tried about 3 or 4 times to get around him and just could not get around him. Once McDowell passed him on the high side to get to the lead. Never even really got a push when he got around Schneider on the outside too. He just got to the point panel, side gapped him, had a big run all on his own, cleared him. That's pretty much it. He led about the final 8 laps or so of stage 1. Stage break, we've had 5 cautions already in the race today. Only through the first stage. I don't think we're done. Not seen the big one. We have not seen any of the accidents, in fact. Trying to grab behind Joey Gase. Get underneath him into turn 3. He really side drafted him a whole lot. Doubt he's going to get the run to actually clear him off turn 4. I don't know, he might. He'll clear him in the tri-oval. I'm surprised he didn't really side draft him too well, but got the lead. He didn't really, Gase didn't really have any help on the outside either. Schneider was getting physically pushed by Newman. Having multiple cars right there behind him definitely helped him versus the 51. Nobody is helping Joey Gase still. He's 3 wide up high now. Logano, Halpin, make the move on him. Schneider just able to block him. Look at Bubba Wallace going 4 wide up the middle. Being pushed, I believe, by Kevin Harvick in the 4. Oh, Harvick sideways. Sandwiched between the Penske cars of Keselowski and Logano. That could have been the big one in the middle of the tri-oval. That would have taken out most of the field. Bubba Wallace with a run. Remember, he finished 4th at stage 1, so we know he's got a quick car. Schneider tried to side draft him for all he could. Wallace still got to protect up high. He's giving up a lot of bottom. Schneider trying to block everybody behind him right now. Wallace almost got it pulling away. Wallace stays up high into turns 1 and 2. Kind of in the middle. And it gets the run. There it is. Perfect side draft. Now we'll try to get away from him. Keselowski trying to chase the 99 in the draft down on the double yellow line into 3. They couldn't clear from the walls, but just the move to get underneath him. Perfect. Try to side draft him to stay underneath him now, but Wallace is going to clear him in the trial. Let the 34 having a fast car. I think the 43's got a really quick car as well. Now they're going to bump draft him now in 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, they're going to enter on the high side into turns 3 and 4. Trying to mimic the line. Schneider's running out of his rear view. Keselowski moves up top. Byron Howe trying to pull off the top lane. Right now. Not going to pull the bottom until he sees a massive, massive run coming. Like right now from the 24 of William Byron. Hops down in front of him. Byron didn't get to the back bumper to give him a push, though, that he wanted. He does get underneath the 43. But without the physical push, it's going to be tough to actually get around Bubba Wallace. The Michigan race is at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week. Oh boy, Byron down low. Schneider wanted to block. Thought better of it. Knew it wasn't going to work. Just couldn't quite get to the lead.
Careful, still there. Got a car low now.
Training around the 99 car right now.
Stay high up here.
Boxed in, he can't get back down to the bottom.
Careful. Careful. Still there.
William Byron leads the Daytona 500. He missed the playoffs entirely along with his Hendrick Motorsports teammate, defending champion from 2020 at least, Chase Elliott.
Careful. Still there. Still there. Looking
To see
inside
what
now.
the defending champion Denny Hamlin can do this season, knowing that Elliott missed the playoffs a year after winning the championship.
Inside, inside.
The same will happen for Denny.
Got one down low now.
Schneider in the wall, up two. That checked him up big time.
Still there inside.
Big time stack up. That could have been a lot worse than what it was.
Careful. Still there.
Get out of the gas and let Austin Dillon go. Drop his line behind him so he can get back to the inside. Nemechek checked up big time off four. What happened there? Got tight trying to keep off the car on his outside, or what it was.
Stay low. Stay low, stay low.
Underneath Austin Dillon. Alternate through the different camera angles for the first time in the race today.
Clear all around there.
First time this season. Got in the Daytona 500.
Still there. Still there.
That was a big push to the back of Justin Haley. Trying to clear the 47 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and was on the outside. Now we have a caution further back in the field again. Our sixth caution of the race. This one will strike at lap 83 in the Daytona 500. Looks like Schneider's going to stay out. Only cars on the lead lap that will pit is going to be Custer and Ryan Preece. Everybody else is going to stay out and keep their track position, it looks like. So we'll advance to the restart. We'll have 115 laps to go in the race.
Coming to the green, driver.
These two drivers that pitted are going to be very close on fuel to the end of the stage. If it went green, and Schneider kind of missed a shift on the restart, and he'll spin the tires.
Car low now.
That's going to be troublesome. Dillon tried to get back to the bottom. Schneider is going to block him. At least the 99 gets back to the inside as soon as possible. And he'll only lose a couple positions. If he can get a draft off the lead packet ahead of him on those 8 cars, he will end up getting a massive, massive run. Might need some help and a push from behind to get the run, though. Otherwise, there might be an 8-car breakaway. Led by William Byron and I believe Austin Dillon up there. No, not Austin Dillon. I don't know who's in second. I thought it was Dillon. Dillon's just outside the top 10. Austin Dillon again, that is. In the draft of Eric Jones. And this is where that massive run he wanted is going to come. On the back of the 20 of Jones, 210 miles an hour again. Second time we've seen speeds like that today. It'll help him hustle to the inside. Turns 3 and 4, trying to get a pole now off of Christopher Bell in the 95 car.
Stay on the mark here.
Clear Justin Haley. All over the back of 95. All you see is Ream.com. Toyota and Camry on there. Ream's getting their major sponsorship here in tonight's race. Now we're Daytona 500. Oh, they tried to push Schneider and he got a little loose in the tri-oval. Harvick's in the middle, 3 wide. Schneider in the back bumper of the 95 again. Harvick's still there, there's still 3 wide.
Hold your line, got one outside.
Haley with a push. Harvick gonna... No, I thought he was gonna clear.
Still there.
Maybe didn't quite get out in front of the 99 far enough that he felt comfortable to move down the racetrack.
You're all clear up top.
Schneider will clear Harvick. And David Reagan, in fact, as well. That massive push that Justin Haley did.
You're all clear up top there.
Big run behind Christopher Bell. Josh Bilicki is the leader in this race. Schneider's the new driver in second, right behind Bilicki. Schneider looked really fast early in stage 1. He never made any adjustment, but after those first pit stops, it's like the speed is kind of lacking a little bit. Pitted twice. Remember, we have 8 sets of tires. We used 2 of them. Still 6 left the rest of the race. Should be no issue on the super speedways. Most tracks it shouldn't be an issue unless we have a lot of cautions. We have had a lot of cautions today, but yeah, with it being a super speedway, that doesn't matter too much. So we have to remember all the cautions we've seen so far. You know, that's 6 of them if you count the stage break. Really gave Schneider another big push in the tri-oval, giving it a little bit of damage to the back of the 99. Now it looks like InsuranceKing.com is getting their sponsorship tonight as well. This foot bumper cam. But the next time we do this, we're going to have a Ford in front of us. We had a Toyota the first time, we got a Chevy right now. Now we're going to get a Ford the next time. High fronting Ford is David Reagan in the pit. Schneider with the run under Bilicki. Into turn 1 for the lead.
Still there.
Not clear yet. Still not clear. Bilicki with a little side draft.
Stay on the bottom.
Really going to give Schneider a quick push into turn 3. More than a quick push. He is locked onto the back of the 99, and they will both clear. Josh Bilicki in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Now Haley will drop back to get a run himself. He is pushed by William Byron into 24 now. Reagan in line. Bilicki back to about 5th. Benedetto behind the 7 car Bilicki. Despite the 6 cautions, only 1 driver's out of the race. That would be Chris Buescher. was definitely dragging on the start with having 5 cautions in stage 1, but we've only had 1 so far in stage 2. Pace is trying to quicken back up as much as it can.
Car on the outside now. Got one down low now. You're all clear on the bottom there. Still there.
Oh, my bad. I misunderstood you in the chat a little while ago when you were talking about the morning races. You're talking about like the morning streams before the actual Cup race. Gotcha.
You're clear.
Yeah, we haven't done so many of those this year, and the reason why is because we've been doing like live commentary of the actual races. So usually if I do a NASCAR video game stream on the day of a race, it's usually after the race. Just because with the predictions, podcasts and everything else, it's a little tougher to get in. Plus, I've gone to a lot more races this year. Last year with COVID going on and everything, a lot of fans not being able to go to races. I only went to 3 races. I plan on going to 11 this year, and I've already been to 80. Another one this weekend, so it's just tough to, especially on the way to get those races out of here. Actually, welcome on back. See no sign of McDowell in stage 2, despite the fact he won stage 1. His teammate David Reagan's up here. Two-time Super Speedway winner in the NASCAR Cup Series. His career win team at Daytona in the July race back in 2011. We'll definitely start to hold on strong once again. I've really seen this so much in stage 2, but you're seeing it right now. Christopher Bell and Josh Bilicki trying to get a run all the way up on the outside now. They're going to move up to block Bell. Going to easily make the 24 to the 36 go down low. Really the entire inside. Glenn Howe, Martin Church Jr. Bell trying to get Schneider a push.
Still there.
Howe's got a nice little run. How about David Reagan underneath the 24 of William Byron? Schneider up the middle, 3 wide now.
Inside.
He hung Byron out. There's McDowell again. Oh man, Byron got chopped off big time. Bell pushing Schneider on the outside, knocked him a little sideways. But Schneider and Bell hang on to the race cars. Keep going.
Hold your line, got one inside.
And he does, got into the back of the 49 a little bit.
Clear all around.
We're drafting Martin Truex Jr. now in the middle of 3 and 4. Reagan wins the Daytona, or leads the Daytona 500. Remember, actually Reagan is technically a 3-time winner of the Cup Series, considering he won in season 1 of the career mode in the regular season finale at Daytona to get into the playoffs. He beat Schneider 5 inches in the photo finish. David Reagan won that race.
Say hi, say hi.
Now I'm trying to take the lead away.
Stay low, stay low.
Truex shuffled up high. Glenn Howe is going to still try to go for the lead, even though Truex isn't behind him anymore. Schneider clears Truex off turn 4. He's going to go up to give David Reagan a little push now through the tri-oval. Now back down in front of the 34 McDowell. Just going to side draft Reagan. He gets underneath him. Bottom out big time in turn 1.
Careful.
Yeah, he still cleared 36. I was a little leery on whether he was going to clear him or not. Flip the apron attack. They get into the corner and bottom out. Run up, Reagan going to give him a push down the back straightaway, trying to get him going again. Glenn Howe now leads the Daytona 500 for the first time tonight. Where did Howe go to victory lane? Great American Race. Boy, what a first career win for him. But we saw Schneider do it in Season 1 of the career mode. It was in his debut. After being in his second season now. And another one of the rookies last year. McDowell with a push to the back of the 99. Schneider back to the lead. McDowell, though, back to second. Looking for the lead himself again for the first time since winning stage 1. Tight in the tri-oval. Both the front row cars going to get underneath him. 3 wide up high. Stenhouse going to give him a massive shot.
Got a car coming inside now.
Move back down the side draft. Harvick. And last thing Schneider watches Michael McDowell to get back to the lead. Oh, 4 wide down the back straightaway. That was a tight squeeze. How did Schneider get back to the bottom lane? Forced his way in there. He stayed green. McDowell has cleared his teammate, and Michael McDowell is leading the Daytona 500 once again. Schneider back to second in front of David Reagan. He just put himself in the wall trying to make the block. He kept it off the wall. Now he gets a run to the back of McDowell. Interesting to see if Reagan will help Schneider, even though his teammate is the one leading the race. We're still early though, so I guess it's more possible now, but we were late going. He's going to run up high as well though. Top 3 migrating to the outside. Evan Harvick underneath the 36 car now. Harvick down low, Schneider down low in front of Harvick, McDowell down low in front of the 99. Harvick now going to push Schneider. 1 or 2. Schneider again, back to the outside. Schneider underneath the 34 car into turn 3.
At the bottom here.
He's going to come close to clearing him this time. Just couldn't do it. McDowell with the side trap. Oh, Newman out of nowhere. McDowell clears the 99 again. That's just how tough McDowell's been to pass when he's leading this race. I think he's got the fastest car in the field.
Still there.
Exactly like he won stage 1. Schneider got underneath him a few times, but couldn't clear. Now he'll get underneath him in 1 and 2. Gonna get a push from Ryan Newman. That's what he needed. Now he finally clears McDowell. McDowell's teammate David Reagan pulls up to the outside now as well. Front row car's going to try to work together here, but Schneider is clear down the back straightaway. Going to be a lead change at the line, and the Channel Racing team back in the lead again. Hopes of trying to win back-to-back Daytona 500. Imagine how W start counting. Selling the charter on top of the big $1 million purse for the Daytona. $1 million plus purse for the Daytona 500. So, I don't think they would do that. I think they would. You never know, they could turn into like how Michael McDowell's team was this year, where they put the funding into a race team and maybe see how to get a couple more top 10s throughout the race.
Hold your line, got 1 inside.
McDowell only had 1 or 2 or 3 from last year, and he's got 5 already this season. Oh, Justin Haley, I think, blew a tire in the middle of the tri-oval, and that'll bring out our 7th caution of the race. Everybody's going to pit under the yellow. Ryan Preece is going to stay out. It looks like Cole Custer will stay out as well. Those two pitted under the last caution prior to that. And I believe Justin Haley's Daytona 500 chances have gone out the window, and his day will come to an end. So both Chris Buescher and Justin Haley out of the race now. We'll head to another restart following the 7th yellow of the night. Say though, this has been a good race so far.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Ready?
Race is going to restart from the lead. Green flag back in the air. Sanders nailed all but one restart today. He spun his tires in the outside lane earlier, but the inside lane he has been perfect every single restart. And again, on the inside, this time from third, gets around the leaders before the center of 1 and 2. The top two had older tires, so maybe couldn't take off that well, but even still, Schneider has just nailed the restart whenever he's ran on the inside. If we get a late race restart, that is going to be huge. Determining if he will be on the inside or not. Ryan Newman gave Ryan Preece a massive shot down the back straightaway. Now Preece had to run into the corner, but Newman stays low. Set up all in the 37. Fall to 99.
Got a car coming inside now.
A lot of pressure on Schneider. Kevin Harvick back there as well. Harvick also made it Championship 4 last season. Even Ryan Newman made it to the Championship 4. Winning at Texas in the round of 8. And winning at the Roval in the round of 12. To get into advances lay round by round there once he made it into the round of 12. So his 2 wins on the season came very late in the year in the final 5 races. Won the title off. Top 3 are all drivers that finished in the top 5 in points last season. Picking up where they left off for a strong start. 18 laps to go at stage 2. Start finish line this side. Looks high. Schneider will easily block the move. Michael McDowell down low. Newman and Harvick, well, Newman at least moved back to the bottom. Harvick wanted to, instead he'll actually stay to the outside, and he gets a good run himself up high. Trying to side draft the 6 of Newman. Schneider trying to block both lanes. Oh, contact with Newman. Newman to the lead in the 500. Major push for Michael McDowell. That was almost disastrous too. We haven't seen the big one today. Driver's hoping to keep it that way. It's been, even though we've seen a lot of cautions, a pretty good race. I wanted to get out of hand.
Still there.
Buster almost into the wall. That tight. Running that same line as the 34 up high.
Careful, still there.
And leading the Daytona 500.
Stay on the bottom.
Church Jr.'s never won the Daytona 500.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
He's got multiple Coke 600 victories. He's got a Southern 500. Now he wants the Daytona 500.
Stay on the bottom. Careful, still there.
Schneider underneath Newman. Try to side draft him.
Hold your line, got one outside.
Problem is Michael McDowell's on the outside behind Newman. Oh, Schneider got tight.
Nice and easy, your 3 line.
Middle of the corner, he made contact that stalled his run out. And that allows Newman to clear again off turn 2. just tuning in or have been watching and haven't hit that like button, make sure you do so. It helps me out a ton. Our goal is typically 15. We're at 11 right now. I think we can do it. We still got the final stage to come in the Daytona 500 tonight. Been a great race so far. Not as clean as the Daytona 500 gets. I know we've seen a lot of cautions. Or had a lot of cautions. We haven't actually seen many of them. The only one we did see was Justin Haley blowing a tire. Or an engine. It was probably an engine because I think he kept it off the wall. He blew an engine in the middle of the trioval while running in the top 5. Which came out immediately before we saw a big wreck. Yeah, no big wreck in this one up to this point. Newman leads the 500. Schneider trying to get a run out of 6 cars. Hold on to a pretty good lead. To go yet in stage 2. Trying to stay with the 99 as much as he can. Schneider has the run into 3.
Still there.
Seems like down the back straightaway, that 99 car's got a lot of big runs in the draft by himself, trying to get around the leaders. Without the help, he just hasn't really been able to clear for the most part. Bell with the push. Oh, Truex going to go down low. He's going to go 3 wide to the lead. Newman tries to squeeze the 99. And with that squeeze, it's going to give Truex the lead into turn 1. Newman basically kamikazed himself just to keep Schneider from getting in the lead for whatever reason. And Truex down low will end up stealing the lead. Luckily, he didn't cause a big accident there. I'm not sure why he did that. I don't know if he was trying to side draft and then he ran right into the side of Schneider or what the case was. That definitely got dicey.
Still there.
Everybody is good on fuel and tires at the end of stage 2. We'll be coming to 10 laps to go in stage 2 this time by. More of the usual suspects back up towards the front of the field. Truex leading, Logano 4, Chase Elliott 5th. All defending NASCAR Cup Series champions. Former NASCAR Cup Series champions. The last 4 seasons as well.
10 to go.
Big run on the back of Truex. Truex kind of protecting the bottom a lot better down the back straightaway that time, so there was no chance for Schneider to beat him to the inside into turn 3. Schneider is bump drafting Martin Truex Jr. now. The car's going to go to the outside. 9 laps to go in stage number 2. Again, pump drafting Truex. Logano maybe going to try to lead the way on the bottom. Schneider stays up high and then cut down in front of the 22. Logano's going to try to side draft Schneider down the back straightaway now.
Careful, still there.
Truex doesn't block the 22. He stays up high.
Careful.
Schneider, oh, he got into Logano.
Got one down low now.
He missed time trying to get to the bottom behind the 22, and he about turned the 22 into the 19. Nobody is behind the 99. Truex is starting to lose out now. Newman jumps to the outside, and things are starting to fan out finally late in stage 2. And Joey Logano, another former Daytona 500 champion back in 2015, is leading this race.
Say hi, say hi. Careful, still there.
Newman up high, Schneider to the middle. Oh, we got it, Newman again. Hang on to it, boys.
Stay on the bottom.
So it's Newman going backwards. Schneider 3 wide underneath Truex and Fincham. We're back to the top 5.
All right, you're clear.
Pushing Josh Bilicki. Logano under pressure from Chase Elliott. Oh, Joey Gate's going to get to the outside, though. Elliott's hung out on the bottom.
On the bottom.
Schneider's going to pick up the 9. Now he's going to take it 3 wide per second into 3 himself.
Still there.
Schneider to second. What a move. Cleared them all. Schneider finished 3rd in stage 1. Has 6 laps to go in stage 2. Trying to make the charge on Joey Logano. A little bump trap. Lock bumpers briefly. Show the lock bumpers again. On the high side down the back straightaway, they'll likely take the high side into turn 3. Nine of Elliott trying to get a run down low.
Still there.
Oh, Schneider mistimed it again, just like when Logano got to the
July
lead.
got one inside.
But Schneider does get back to the bottom in line behind Elliott, though. So he only lost 1 spot that time. 5 to go in stage 2. Logano trying to block Elliott. Schneider going to push Elliott. Go up high. Now Logano blocks high, so they'll go low. Logano's likely going to try to block again. Elliott is there. Oh, Logano with a very late block and somehow held him off. Logano known for blocking. And he's definitely pulling off all the stops late in stage 2. Get an early season playoff point.
Stay on the bottom.
Schneider underneath Elliott for second now. He'll abandon the 9 car.
Still there.
29 of Fincham will push him on by. Fincham might get the 3rd as well.
Clear on that.
Fincham hasn't cleared Elliott yet. Schneider definitely cleared Elliott though. And another one on the back of the 22. Trying to get underneath him. Oh, Logano with another block. My goodness. Joey Logano. Had to bottom out on the apron that time. 3 to go in stage 2. While she comes out, stage is over. Again, we've had 7 of them today already. Now to pull Schneider off 4. 2 rather. Here's the run. Into 3. No chance. Logano couldn't even block it that time. Had to assume he thought about it. Oh no, Schneider pulling off a block of his own. He actually got tight, but he just stayed in the gas. He didn't want to lift.
Looking inside now.
And now he's got the lead with 2 laps to go in stage 2.
2 more. Good to go.
Logano going to try to get a run up high. Elliott and Bowman right there with him.
Looking inside now. Clear all around.
Schneider zigzagging down the back straightaway. He's going to try to hang on. So far, so good. Logano aggressively blocked Schneider with a little contact. And on Elliott once as well.
All right, let's go. White flag.
Schneider drove Logano the way he was driving Schneider and Elliott. Helped Schneider get to the lead. Now with less than a lap to go in stage 2, we'll see if Schneider can get his first stage win in the season opener. Logano's got to run down the back straightaway on a push from Alex Bowman. Schneider holding himself well into turn 3. He's got them blocked pretty well right now off of turn 4. He'll be coming to the stripe, and Keegan Schneider will win his first stage of the season, winning stage 2 of the Daytona 500. And a chance to win back-to-back Daytona 500s in his first 2 seasons of his NASCAR Cup Series career is definitely possible. Everybody will top off on fuel. 4 fresh tires will come, and how about this final stage is coming up in this Daytona 500. And guys, this is going to be a lot of fun. Make sure okay, we still got some battery life. It has, I would just want to make sure it wasn't low battery. We got about a third of the battery life. It should be good. It says low, I'll change it out. I just kind of wondered, because we did the custom schedule and everything before the race, and this is a 500-mile race, so I knew I was on here for a little bit. The restart where Schneider's on the inside, and so, of course, he'll nail it again. Now we're all over him at 1-2, though. Bowman's going to take a peek to the outside. He restarted 5th. Currently 4 sets of tires remaining. We've hit once in the middle of stage 1 at the end of stage 1, middle of stage 2, end of stage 2. So 4 sets of tires left. No issue to the finish. We should have to pit for tires one more time, and that'll be it. Let's see, hardly any tire wear on the super speedways. 3 paves. They go back in 06. Getting pushed by Alex Bowman. Low go high, Schneider high to block. Door open on the bottom. For Fincham, Logano blocks in. There's a lot of lane changing and blocking here lately. Aggressively, too. Outside of that pass to win stage 2 for Schneider, all of his blocks have been clean. He didn't cause a wreck doing it, so I guess it worked out. Logano would have done the same. He was doing the same. Oh man, Schneider way up the track. Almost lost the lead. He was in 8 tires at Vegas. Vegas for sure, because it's a 400-mile race. Atlanta will be in 500. It'll be tough, but a good chance that might be one of the 50% races at Atlanta anyway, so I think we'll be alright. We got 4 of them throughout the season. One of them's going to be a Daytona, one's going to be a Talladega, which is each is one of them. It's only going to be an 80-lap race for one of the Daytona races.
Still there?
94-lap race for the Talladega. Down low. They're going to walk out. Bowman already got to the lead down the back straightaway. I believe this is the first time Bowman has led today. No, it looks like Logano's going to be the one to actually lead the lap at the line. Bowman doesn't have any help on the top. Schneider baited it. And we got another caution. My goodness. 9 cautions if you count the stage breaks. I guess we rolled the night because we had so many yellows. Ninth caution of the race. Setting that pace for cautions in a race high to start the season. Their season high. $11 people watching right now. 13 people have hit the like button so far. Make sure you hit that like button. We're 2 away from what we need for our goal. The more the better, of course. One final ride on NASCAR Heat 5 career mode and NASCAR Heat 5 in general. The championship in the last season. Championship or bust here in season 2, because we will not have anywhere close to enough time for a 3rd season after this. The NASCAR 21 edition on the horizon. Schneider having to restart on the outside. He's going to go 3 wide. He's not even going to try to draft with Josh Bilicki. I don't know if this might be the right move. Bilicki did not take off well. Schneider, the only reason he got to the outside, now they make contact. That's just going to stack him up even more. Got him to the lead. Bowman trying to go up and side draft Reddick. Schneider underneath Bowman with a run, and Bowman, little contact. Shuffling back to 4th. Oh, Reddick and Bilicki. Schneider up high as well. Logano couldn't block it, and here comes Tyler Reddick for the lead. Big run. Oh, Schneider changes lanes. Now he's on the inside. Now he's back to the outside. Bowman side drafting the 99. Reddick side drafting the 22 up there. Schneider's got a massive run down the back straightaway. Cuts off Bowman. Gets all the way under Logano. What a move! How did he get down to the bottom on that double yellow line so quickly? Oh, and he aggressively clears Logano, who's sideways in the tri-oval, and saves it. We stay green. That could have been the big one. That's the second time Schneider's blocked Logano like that over the last 20 laps or so. Both times for the lead. First time was to win stage 2. Oh, Bowman trying to shove the 99 off the line now. Things are getting wild. Now that we're getting later and later into the Daytona 500, Bowman down low to block Quinn Houff. Schneider, I don't know how. That was like a puzzle piece right there. How tight of a fit it was. Schneider to get down in between Houff and Elliott. He saw the gap and he was committed. I'm surprised it worked out as smoothly as it did. Honestly, that looked pretty clean.
Stay high, stay high.
That is not exactly what that is.
Stay high, stay high.
Just gonna side draft Quinn Houff, and I got into him and I just stole the run out. I'm trying to get the run underneath Bowman. Couldn't get enough of one though. I'm gonna get a push now from Schneider.
Careful, still there.
And Schneider's gonna go up high. Elliott with his teammate as well. Schneider all the way down low now. And then back to the outside. What lane's Elliott gonna go with? Bowman gonna be able to stay alongside Quinn Houff down the back straightaway. Is Houff gonna clear? And Houff clears for the lead. Schneider shot out of a cannon down the back straightaway.
Still there.
Side draft in the 88. Takes the dive all the way down to the double yellow line on the bottom.
Hold your line, got one.
Elliott now with the push.
All right, clear up.
55 laps to go in the Great American Race. One pit stop left to the finish. Schneider underneath Quinn Houff to the lead. A major push from Chase Elliott in the 9.
You're all clear up top.
Denny Hamlin, who led the opening laps of the race from the pole. all of a sudden is back in it. Schneider, oh, he wanted to block Clint Haupt, he wasn't clear. He moved immediately after Elliott had stopped pushing him. I think he would have gotten up there to the lead. Again, side drafts Haupt at the line. I think Haupt led that lap.
Still there.
With another major push into turn one. Schneider's clear this time. He is obviously the lead. Elliott's still pushing him. Now he lets go. They went side by side and 2 by 2 from second on back. 99 leads again. Did the unthinkable once. Can Schneider do it again and win back-to-back Daytona 500s in his first 2 seasons of his career?
Hold your line. Got one
There's the
outside.
block on Haupt. Back down low to block Elliott into one. Make those decisions quickly at 200 plus miles an hour. Lap for Schneider today is a 44.169. I believe that was back at like lap 4 or 5 in this race. 43.978. Still my fastest lap ever. Daytona International Speedway. Rated cars at the back. That'll keep some separation on the outside. Or the rest of this lead pack. We're going to try to avoid the big one because we haven't had the big one yet. That's the end of stage 2. Things have ramped up more now than what we've seen the entire race up to that. Saw some great racing before, but it has definitely been a lot tighter now. We're in the final stage. Elliott clear for second. He's got Denny Hamlin, best super speedway racer in NASCAR today, behind him. Going to be in the middle now, 3 wide. Elliott shuffling to the outside. Here comes BJ McLeod down low to 78. Elliott is cleared by Denny Hamlin. They're trying to block BJ McLeod. And here's Almirola up there in the top 5 collected the first time today. He's also another good super speedway racer. And Matt DiBenedetto, who had his first career win at Martinsville towards the end of last season. He won 2 races in a 3-race stretch right here. Missed the playoffs, so that win didn't really account for anything for him at Martinsville, other than the fact it was his first career win, which is still big in the career of Matty D.
You're clear there.
Always love to see a driver get the first career win. So that happened a few times last season. 3 drivers got their first career wins. Starting to go a little bit backwards. Benedetto's got a pretty big run. Austin Dillon, another former Daytona 500 winner. In 2018 is inside the top 5. He's got a run with Schneider again, moves on to the lead now with less than 50 laps to go in the Daytona 500. He's had to make any green flag stops today for 9 cautions we've seen so far.
Car there on the outside. You're all clear up top there.
If you get a caution at any point in this final stage, that will pit for the final time under yellow as well. Just outside the fuel window to make it to the end from now. If they run about another 4 or 5 laps, it'll be within the pit window. From that point on, if we get a caution, we'll likely see everybody pit.
Car outside.
Benedetto up high, has the run, looking for the lead, at the line.
Careful.
I think Schneider might have led the lap still, but DiBenedetto's definitely fighting for it. And he has led early in this race, but it's been a while since he's led. Austin Dillon pushing Schneider. Schneider looks like he might hang on to the lead. He does. Clear off turn 2 again. With the help from Austin Dillon. Alternate through the different camera angles one final time for the next dozen laps in today's race.
Car there on the inside. Clear down low.
Solowski searching for his first Daytona 500 in his long Cup Series career. So many times he's been close. He just hasn't gotten the job done.
Got one inside. All right, you're clear then. Outside.
Way wide, there's a block all the way up high, back down low to block into the tri-oval for the 99. Not going to be able to block all 3 lanes for much longer. Matt DiBenedetto being pushed by Quinn Haupt. I believe Chad Fincham on the outside as well, and DiBenedetto's clear down low to the lead. Austin Dillon's pushing the heck out of Schneider again, though.
You're all clear up top there.
Into the back bumper of Matt DiBenedetto. Dillon going to push him in the tri-oval. Dillon's been a really good push car here over the last few laps. 21 going a little wide. He'll block Schneider into 1. Denny Hamlin up to 3rd. I don't know how he got around Austin Dillon, but he did.
Stay low, stay low.
Schneider almost got underneath Matt DiBenedetto that time. Very close. Close but no cigar. Stenhouse is up to 3rd. Where's he been all day? Known for running well in these super speedways, but hasn't really been challenging. Maybe he's been sitting in the back all day, and now is his time to shine that we're closing in on about 40 to go. 3 wide for 3rd. Benedetto's starting to get away from the pack and get a little. Keselowski's getting a little loose. Shaking around quite a bit. Getting way out ahead of the pack. He's just trying to control the lane still behind him.
Hold your line, got one inside.
Back down in front of Stenhouse. That was very close. Stenhouse gave him a push. Didn't want to lift. Again, though, going to get a little bit of rolling on Matt DiBenedetto. Stenhouse now up to the outside. John Hunter Nemechek down low. Schneider underneath DiBenedetto for the lead.
Still there.
42 laps to go.
Careful. Still there. Careful. Still there.
Again, going to go up and try to side draft DiBenedetto. A push from Stenhouse. 3 wide for the lead. Nemechek's down low, being pushed by Harvick. DiBenedetto's got no help on the outside. He's going to go backwards.
Inside.
John Hunter Nemechek to the race lead in the Daytona 500. Oh, Harvick up the block. Keselowski's down low though. Schneider wanted to cross Harvick over, but he had no room to do it. 3 wide middle now for second. What a run! He clears Harvick. He just couldn't clear Keselowski down low. Actually get back down to the bottom though in front of Clint Boyer and Matt DiBenedetto again. Behind Keselowski. Keselowski's got to run. He'll look low. Schneider's going to cross the 2 over. A little contact. It's going to stall the run out. And that will help Nemechek. Benedetto up the middle. 3 wide. Breaks clear the 21. A push from Stenhouse. Keselowski cleared Nemechek off turn 2. He does. But Schneider's got the run. Massive push from Stenhouse off turn 2, and Schneider's underneath Keselowski. Brad's gonna fight for it. Gotta be jealous of Schneider. Schneider got the win in his first career start the Daytona 500. Keselowski's been trying his entire NASCAR Cup Series career to win this race, and he has not done it. He's in position and leading the race with 39 to go. Stenhouse with a push underneath Schneider again. It's a quick one though. Didn't stay locked on. Another quick push down the back straightaway. We'll see if he'll latch on. Now he'll latch on down the back straightaway. Keselowski will break outside track with 99 up high. It's not going to be enough with the one trap down low. Blaney's up. Oh, wow. Schneider got really loose off turn 4. Hangs on to the lead. He was all clear when he got loose. Stay in the gas, drove out of it. He's got a little bit of rear bumper damage. Stenhouse pushing him so hard. Probably why Schneider ended up getting loose when he did. We got about 20 laps or so before green flag pit stops during this final stage. You don't get a caution. Everybody to pit. And a late race yellow in the Daytona 500 last season. We started about 6 laps to go in the race.
Got one outside now. You got room. You're clear there.
Well, we've had 9 cautions so far today. Assume probably going to get more.
Outside.
Keselowski again up high for the lead. Schneider didn't even want to block.
Still there.
Stenhouse going to try to push him.
Got one peeking outside.
Knocking the 99 car all over the place, and now Schneider shuffled out of line. Blaney was pushing Stenhouse. I would not be surprised if Blaney was pushing Stenhouse into Schneider that time. That's why Schneider couldn't handle the push. A little bit of an accordion effect. The one that got stacked up was the leader of the pack, so that was kind of weird. Schneider now into the back of the 12. 36 to go. We'll go back to the normal camera for the final 36 laps of tonight's Daytona 500. Whoa, contact with Blaney.
Got one down low now. Car there on the outside.
Schneider shuffle all over the place.
Looking inside now.
Really going backwards now. It's down to the bottom though. Actually goes 3 wide under Reddick and Bobby Carter. Keselowski still leads.
Stay low.
Newman trying to push and get the inside line going again.
Careful, still there.
35 laps to go.
Stay low, stay low.
They're pushing Bubba Wallace.
Still there. One outside now. Clear high, bud.
Clears Byron up high. Side traps Bubba Wallace on the outside, trying to get away from him. He doesn't have a lot of help. Wallace goes back up the track to side trap him again. Schneider trying to get the pole off of Blaney. Can't quite clear the 43 yet. Oh! Went down way too early. Man, that was poorly timed. We'll get to the bottom eventually anyway in front of the 51. We lost some ground. Keselowski loses the bottom into turn 3.
Stay low. Clear high, clear high.
Loses the bottom majorly, I should add. Look at Schneider with the head of steam. Stenhouse to the lead. Schneider's underneath both the Penske cars. He blows by Keselowski and Blaney, and he wants a shot at Stenhouse for the lead. He looks high. Stenhouse goes up the block. Schneider with the crossover. Stenhouse leads that last lap of the line, but Schneider's looking to lead the next. Clear off of turn 2, a push from Blaney. How all the Penske teammates work together. Blaney in front of his teammate Keselowski. Schneider's getting way out ahead of the pack.
Hold your line, got one outside.
Schneider wanted to block the 12, but Blaney had a huge run. 4 wide in the tri-oval down for third.
You're clear all around there.
How did they make it through there? Keselowski got eaten alive by the rest of the pack of cars behind him. Now Schneider's trying to block for dear life for second place again. Oh, he got a little loose. Barely keeps it off the wall. Joey Gase gonna give him a quick push. Well, side draft, BJ McLeod, there's still 3x3 back there. Schneider, what a pull. Now he gets to the bottom, and he's back to second with a run to the 12 car again. Trying to get underneath them and trying to get to the corner panel where Blaney's going to block. Blaney has come so close to winning the Daytona 500 on multiple occasions as well. He has finished runner-up not once but twice in 2020 and 2017.
You're all clear up top there.
He leads again. They'll have 30 laps to go this time by. Schneider blocking McLeod. Had a strong end to the last season with a few top 10s there late. Also trying to pick up where he left off with that race team. And look at the run now.
Careful, still there.
And McLeod is giving the push to the back of Schneider. Blaney high. Schneider to the lead. 30 to go in the Daytona 500.
All right, you're clear there.
Schneider trying to go back-to-back in the Daytona 500. Billy Kramer, welcome to the stream. Now McLeod will back out, and he'll try to get a push likely from Keselowski in the 2. Blaney still stuck up high with really no help. Schneider bobbles off in turn 2. Barely pulled down in front of the 78 in time. Boyer up the middle gets sandwiched 3 wide. Stenhouse underneath him. Joey Gase in the mix as well back there in the top 10. Bob Mayo 66, welcome to the stream. He's got a massive run up high. Schneider's going to go up the block. Back down low in front of Keselowski. Look at Boyer up the middle. With a push from Stenhouse in the 47. 3x3. We have not had the big one yet today, but it is getting really dangerous. And now Keselowski shoved the 78 out of the way. Boyer gets into the 99. Knocked him into the wall. Oh, there's more contact, middle of the pack, and around goes Nemechek. Oh, how did Schneider miss him? Part of the wall goes to 38. Jimmy Johnson and Keegan Schneider narrowly missed the spinning 38 car. Stacked up the entire outside lane behind him, and we have our first big one of the race. Could have taken out much more cars than they did. And if either Johnson or Schneider win this race, what a move to keep their race alive. Somehow missing the 38. It all started when Boyer put Schneider in the wall going into the corner. Schneider was trying to regather. And he got sideswiped by the 38 on the way through, and then Nemechek lost control off the exit. Almost forgot the pit there. That was close. Oh my gosh. I didn't think there was enough room to go off the middle there. That almost knocked us out of the race. Oh my goodness. Save of the year. Race 1. Green flag back in the air. He repaired a little bit of damage there, but Schneider, one of the few drivers that took tires during that caution. Everybody hit pit road. So they are good on fuel to the end now. We'll restart with about 26 to go, and now he's got to come from 33rd through the pack. Took about 16 laps to do it earlier in the race. He started back there, and how about Nemechek, who got the accident? Him and Schneider are working together now. And look at him charge on the inside in the restart. And look at how much ground they're gaining. Schneider restarted 33rd, and in one lap after the restart, look at the run. 33rd to 17th on the opening lap of the restart for the 99. And they're 3x3 again. So yeah, save of the year in the first race. Keselowski somehow back in front. Oh, hang on. Schneider got tight. Contact with the 36.
Careful, still there.
Look at Michael McDowell up there. We know he's got one of the quicker cars in the field.
Still there.
He won stage 1. He's on the outside. Second in line on the outside. 2 laps after the restart.
Still there.
Schneider's up to 11. One of the few that took fresh tires. Tires don't mean too much at Daytona and Talladega. Ooh, contact with Johnson. Hang on.
Still there.
It has definitely gotten dicey since the end of stage 2.
Got one up top.
I don't know how there wasn't a big wreck up until there was one, which was less than 30 laps to go when it happened.
Still there.
Watch Chastain looking for the lead. His current teammate that comes here is Kurt Busch. Chastain running a Spider Motorsports car though, which was in last year's game still.
Still there.
They're stalled out a little bit though. Now he's getting closer to the front. Things are getting a little more spaced out. Not in the middle of the pack. There's still 3x3 back there. Not too many cars on the inside up here where Schneider's at. He's trying to get a pull off BJ McLeod. He's going to get a big run here in 1 and 2. See if he can stay in the gas, which he will. Massive run now, carries down the back straightaway. Oh, he tried to pull out a line earlier than what he did. He got into the left rear of the 78 and that stalled the run out as well. Kyle Busch trying to go for the lead. I don't think Kyle Busch has led this entire race. Kurt might try to go 3 wide up the middle. I don't know.
Still there.
Schneider to push Kyle Busch. Busch knocked Schneider out of the playoffs at Martinsville
Still there.
in the regular season, or not the regular season finale, but in the round of 8 finale. And Schneider's going to try to go 3 wide for the lead underneath the 18 and the 77. Here comes McDowell, the fastest car in the field with a push. But Kyle Busch is the one who gets to the lead first. Schneider is clear for second. Can he get around Rowdy? He's going to look to the outside. He's going to get to the corner panel. He's going to side draft the 18. Side by side for the lead. 3 wide now, building for second place again. McDowell stuck in the middle. Reddick to the bottom. Schneider down low to block the 8. 21 to go in the Daytona 500. Schneider is trying to go back to back. Right underneath the 18.
Still there.
Going to side draft him into turn 1. That was enough to stay alongside.
Careful. Still there.
Enough to eventually get around him though.
3 wide there.
Oh, here comes Priest down low. Reddick with a push in the middle. They're 3 wide for the lead. Brian Priest wants to win this race.
Hold that line, driver.
Everybody wants to win. Schneider trying to side draft the 18. Again. He actually cleared the 37. Reddick makes contact with McDowell in 3 and 4.
Clear. Car high.
Somehow McDowell keeps it off the wall. And now Priest is going to push Schneider. Schneider will lead at the line. 20 to go in the Great American Race. Schneider trying to go 2 for 2 in his young and short career of the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode in the Daytona 500. How unbelievable would that be? Here comes Boyer, 3 wide to the bottom, a push from Austin Dillon in 3. Bush cleared a lot of cars there to get back to the middle. I think whoever that 34 car is going to push or lead himself to the front is probably the lane you're going to want to be in. And right now he leads that third lane on the outside with Kurt Busch behind him. Kyle kind of leading the second lane more so. With Ryan Priest behind him, and again Austin Dillon behind Boyer on the bottom. Here comes McDowell up high, who won stage 1 and won the 2020 Daytona 500, or 2021 Daytona 500 that is in real life. But he's trying to go for his second career 500 victory. Kyle Busch, Clint Boyer trying to win their first. Kurt Busch in the middle of the mix here. He's trying to win his second. No sign of Keselowski or Blaney were up here before the caution. And even after the yellow, Keselowski was leading for a little bit. He is nowhere to be found. Again, here comes McDowell. Up high. He's got the run, a push from Ross Chastain. Off of turn 2, Schneider barely clears it. That was close. What a block. Back to the bottom to block the 14 of Boyer. Here comes the 34 of McDowell again. Another push from the 77 of Chastain. Schneider trying to side draft the 34 car. Just enough. He'll stay alongside. He doesn't want McDowell to clear. He knows McDowell's got a very fast race car. McDowell not clear yet. And the 77 is no longer locked bumpers with Michael McDowell. Oh, he had a chance to clear that time in the trial, but he didn't do it. Oh, and he tried to clear in the one, but it was too late. He didn't make the move quick enough. And Clint Boyer stayed locked on the 99, and Schneider, although he didn't lead the lap at the line, still fends everybody off. I did not buy merch at Indy this week. I did get the very, very delicious pork tenderloin. That was a highlight of my purchases. That and buying my ticket for the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Oh, that was awesome. It was the second time I've been in there. A video on that coming out at some point here by the end of the week. Still got 16 laps to go. It's going to be a long fight for Schneider to hold on to the lead. Oh no, he blocked himself into the wall and he gets into Boyer. Boyer sideways. Schneider still holds on to the lead. After making a major mistake all on his own, he still fends everybody off. Great save by the 14 too. Boyer's got his teammate Almirola behind him on the inside. RT25 Gamer, welcome to the stream. Kyle Busch now to the outside, looking for the lead again. Schneider gonna try to side draft as he's done so well for most of the day. He's there. Oh, McDowell got into the left rear of the 99 and knocked him loose and knocked him out of the way, and now Kyle Busch is definitely in the lead.
Got one peeking outside.
I know the controller battery's low, but it should make it to the end. Oh, what a move by McDowell! McDowell slingshots to the inside. He's underneath Kyle Busch. And the wreck-it in the back. Big wreck in the back. Austin Dillon involved. Our second big one. And our 11th caution of the night with 14. Came out with 15 to go, but now there's 14 to go under the yellow. Indeed, unless you can watch the end. You're here for the best part. The moment that everybody's been waiting for all night long. final Daytona 500 NASCAR Heat Series. Everybody's going to stay out except for Dylan. He's got quite a bit of damage there. Might have some other cars with damage back in the pack as well. It looked like out of the rear view there were quite a few involved. McDowell had the lead by inches over Kyle Busch at the time of the caution, so McDowell will restart in the lead. Schneider, thankfully for himself, is in the inside lane. He's been good on the inside all day long on the restarts. 11 laps to go in the Daytona 500. He's going to take it 3 wide for the lead before they even get into turn 1.
Careful, still there.
He has been stellar on the inside lane all day long, and he gets to the lead again, and now they're broken up in 2 packs. Oh, Boyer's going to get underneath the 99. What a move by Clint Boyer, who restarted in 5th.
Still there.
And right now there's about a 10-car pack at the front of the field, and Boyer has his teammate Almirola pushing him now.
Got a carload now.
Schneider trying to side draft the 14.
Still there inside.
A little gap between him and McDowell on the outside. Boyer is clear, and Clint Boyer leads the Daytona 500. Here comes Michael McDowell with a heavy push. Oh, a little contact. That stalled the outside out even more. McDowell's got a fast race car, though. If anybody can push Schneider to the lead on the high side, it's Michael McDowell. And there are only about a dozen cars in this lead pack, if not less. That somebody with damage from the big one who stayed out and stalled everybody on the restart back there. Almirola now, he gets past his teammate for the lead. With Reddick pushing him, Schneider pushing Reddick. It's a trio of cars working together to get to the top 3. Oh, Chastain almost wrecked off 4, by the way. Sorry, that was Quinn Houck from the 00. Pulled the block of McDowell up there. It looked like they made contact. Matty D's up to 4th. Boyer sliding back. 9 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Reddick trying to block the 99. Schneider gets under it for 2nd. These guys get the racing too much. The 2nd pack might close in, and when they do, they're going to have a massive run. Reddick fends off Schneider for 2nd. Coming to 8 to go. Schneider to push Reddick. They're still pump drafting Reddick. 8 to go. Laps are counting down quickly. Reddick and Schneider on the high side. Matt DiBenedetto down low. Schneider going to hop down and put it in. So does Reddick. These guys are staying single file for the most part. Going to keep that 2nd group back there. And the 2nd group does have a lot more cars, and that will help them. How much time are they going to have when they get up there? Almirola up high, Reddick up high. Schneider will go down low. Matt DiBenedetto back there as well. Schneider trying to side draft the 8 of Reddick. Still trying to side draft him, and here comes DiBenedetto to push. Almirola. Back to the inside into turn 1. He's kind of in that middle lane. Reddick trying to side draft the 21. For 3rd, Schneider is back to 2nd place again. Down the back straightaway. He's got a run on the 10, but he's pulling away from Reddick and DiBenedetto. Schneider underneath Almirola. He had that run all by himself. Can he clear? He does! What a move! All by himself without any help. And Schneider gets to the lead off turn 4. 6 to go at the line. And the chance to win back-to-back Daytona 500s is alive. He's only got 5 career wins. And he's only in his 2nd ever Daytona 500, and he might win them both. That 2nd group's starting to get more strung out. Quinn Houck trying to push Matt DiBenedetto. They're not getting enough of a run. 5 laps to go in the Great American Race. Remember, last season a caution came out on the final lap and ended the race when Schneider was in the lead in the middle of 1 and 2. What will happen this time? Reddick and Custer about made contact in the tri-oval back there as they battle for about 5th place. Schneider loose in the middle of 1 and 2, stays in the gas. Run coming on the high side again from Almirola. 21 of the Benedetto to try and block him. Side draft him rather. Schneider will be the one to block. Feels like you're in the race car. We're all in the race car together. 4 to go. Very small list of drivers have won back-to-back Daytona 500s. I'm trying to add to that short but luxurious list. Multi-time Daytona 500 champions. That second group is slowly catching the leaders. Reddick is pump tracking Almirola in the middle of turns 3 and 4. 3 laps to go at the line. I gotta say, Schneider's probably been very close, if not has led the most laps today. Done a great job controlling the lanes when he's been out in front of the field. Not a whole lot of cars on the outside, just 3 of them. They're having a hard time with side drafting each other a lot. Again, down the back straightaway, they're going to do it. Almirola up high, De Benedetto down low. Small block there. Now there's only 2 cars on the outside lane. Which would still be Reddick trying to push the 10 of Almirola. Now McDowell moves up there. That could be the big factor. McDowell goes high. 2 to go. Schneider's pulling away. They're side drafting each other so much that might give them a big run down the back straightaway. We'll see. Schneider going to try to break the draft all the way hooked on that double yellow line for now. They start to close in, he'll move up. Which he does into 3. Perfectly done, back to the bottom. Didn't want them to get a massive run on him. They had a little bit of a run, but it was stalled out. White flag in the air. Final lap in the Daytona 500. There's about 8 drivers in contention right now. Who knows, we get a big wreck. Anybody even behind there might be able to miss it and win the race. And will they make it back to the checker? McDowell trying to go low underneath Half. He couldn't get there. Almirola and Reddick still trying to push. Not enough cars on the outside still, but are those cars strong enough to make a charge down the back straightaway? De Benedetto losing ground on the bottom with Half trying to push him. Almirola has cleared De Benedetto now. That is what he needs. Now can he get the push for Matty D in the 21 and make a move off 4 to win the Daytona 500? Or will it be the kid? 22 years of age, trying to win back-to-back Daytona 500s. Keegan Schneider will come off of turn 4, and Channel Racing has pulled off a miracle 2 years in a row. Daytona 500 champion. Keegan Schneider wins the Daytona 500 for the 2nd time in 2 tries in his NASCAR Cup Series career. Unbelievable. In a lot more dominating fashion than what he did a year ago. Last season he led just 6 laps in the race. This year he led the most. And the engine has now given out in the victory celebration as well. Unbelievable. That is just unbelievable. For some reason, the Crown Jewels... How do we do this every time? It's just insane. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Back-to-back Daytona 500 champion. That is just, man, we have to be the best on the super speedways. Outside of the DNF and the Talladega playoff race last year, our finishes on the races we have gotten to the end on super speedways in our Cup Series career: first, second, and first. I mean, we're right there, if not getting the job done, and both of those wins came in the Daytona 500. Lambo Leaf, oops, wrong swear. Yeah, there you go. Go Pack, go. Haven't won the Daytona 500 yet on Heat 4. It's tough, man. It is tough. I mean, it's basically the same game, too, as far as, like, how it races and stuff, so. I mean, the fact we done it in a full race on the 2 years in a row, that's just insane. And remember, we might have to, yeah, we need to go back to that. Oh, never mind. We can't even go back to the replay. That was 29 laps to go. We had our first of two big ones late in the race. And we narrowly missed John Hunter Nemechek going into the middle. I mean, barely. And by a sliver, just missed him. And then eventually went on to win the race 26 laps later after the restart. I mean, we could have DNF'd right there, and we didn't. We survived it. We were on the outside with virtually nowhere to go, and we squeezed our way through, us and Jimmy Johnson. Fortunately, Johnson didn't get nearly as good of a finish. Man, oh man. Hit that like button, everybody. Subscribe if you haven't already. What a race. And it's going to be a heck of a send-out with NASCAR Heat 5. Could you imagine the championship coming down to that at Talladega later this year, too? Well, it might happen. We'll just have to wait and see. Keegan Schneider with the win. Back-to-back Daytona 500 wins his 6th career victory. Eric Almirola brings it home in 2nd. Matt DiBenedetto 3rd. Tyler Reddick 4th. And Quinn Half with a miracle run of his own, rounding out the top 5. Michael McDowell, who had one of the strongest cars in the field, as well as Schneider, finishes 6th. Both Schneider and McDowell were the stage winners here tonight. Kyle Busch 7th. He was in the top 10 for most of the final stage. Cole Custer 8th. John Hunter Nemechek, who got involved in the big one, finishes 9th with a great rally there. And Ross Chastain rounds out the top 10. Sixth career Cup Series win. Man. We'll be chasing more for sure throughout the rest of this season. Chris Buescher, Justin Haley, and Corey LaJoie were the only 3 drivers to DNF today, despite having 11 cautions in the race and 2 big ones. Man, Keselowski and Blaney led, or were up there in the top 3 at least, before the first big one. And then after that restart, they fell back to 34th and 36th at the end of the race. And there are the point standings after the first race. We are going for the regular season championship. And boy, what a start. 18 stage points, 3rd in stage 1, 1st in stage 2, and of course a win. And it looks like we will have to keep track of playoff points at least for the season, because it did not, for some reason, factor our playoff points in with the win. So 5 playoff points with the win. And then Michael McDowell and Keegan Schneider each get 1 additional playoff point with the stage win. 17 points ahead after race 1. Look at that, we're leading the points. I think that was the only race we led the points last year, though. That was it after the 500. That was all we led the points for. I can guarantee we'll lead for more than just 1 race this season. And there he is in victory lane. Hoisting the Harley J. Earl Trophy for the 2nd consecutive season. 2/3 of your career wins are crown jewels. Half of them. Half of our wins are crown jewels. Coke 600, 2 Daytona 500s. We did not win the Southern 500. Remember that. I mean, you guys might think I did, but again, we didn't. But unbelievable. Had the fastest lap. I missed how many laps we led. 76. That's ridiculous. 200 laps in the Daytona 500, and even with 11 cautions. Schneider led 76 laps today. And I'm going to keep track of all those statistics this season, so we'll have them. What a heck of a start to the year for him. Next race at Sonoma tomorrow night on the channel. That should be a fun one. First road course race of the year. Like, share, and subscribe for more daily NASCAR content. I will see you guys tomorrow night. It's going to be a fun season and a fun send-off to NASCAR Heat 5. Glad you guys enjoyed. Great to see a bunch of you out here today. We had as many as 21 people watching early on in the race. I know it got to be a little bit later for a weeknight, but hopefully for those of you that might have missed it and you are watching this after the fact, that you enjoyed as well. Hit the like button, subscribe again if you are new. And we are going to go out with a bang, that's for sure. See you at Sonoma tomorrow night, and have a good one.